So wait, what kind of wood is it?
Tanaka wood.
Tanaka.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have been pronouncing it right. You just rub the wood together while it's wet and it just makes that stuff. Alright. Ready? Alright. Well, let's try it.
Yeah.
Is it like kind of a good luck type of thing?
Ah,
So it's just
like a tradition and like some tradition. Because when I was here, if I went to school, I have to put the naka. If I don't put, the teacher hit me. Why you don't put the naka? So something like that.
Oh, learn something new every day, right?
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
Kalaw to Inle is roughly a 60-meter trek through the various hills and mountains and undulating geography of north-central Myanmar. Let's make a list of things that I didn't expect to see here. I mean, if that's not what traveling is in a nutshell. It's not anywhere close to rainy season, but Myanmar is a lot drier than Thailand or Vietnam. The climate was a lot more similar to Kathmandu in Nepal. It was extremely hot, it was extremely dry, but it was extremely scenic. This time of year is also known as burning season. Throughout this trek, we did see a lot of fires and we did see a lot of sections of forest that were actually purposely burned down. And because of that, in a lot of this footage, you'll notice there's sort of a smoky aura over everything. We didn't go particularly high in altitude, but the dry heat really seemed to add a lot of pressure onto everything. I think it made us really tired throughout the whole day. And I guess that says a lot when you are trekking anywhere between 15 and 20 kilometers per day. I've also learned that I've been mispronouncing a few words up until now. The national currency is not pronounced kiat the way it's spelled. It's pronounced shat. Longi is supposed to be pronounced longi, which are the long skirts that many people wear around here. And the demonym of the people of Myanmar, Burmese, technically isn't correct. It's not actually wrong, but the term Burmese actually refers to a specific ethnic group that does live in only certain parts of Myanmar. And because of that, a lot of people want to refer to their country as a whole. They want to be referred to as Myanmar people or people of Myanmar, and they refer to their language as Myanmar language.
Of the tobacco, just a little. If I put many, we could be high, so high, okay? And then I will put the fried coconut. This is fried coconut.
So it's betel
looks
nut,
like the same.
betel nut leaf,
Yeah.
like coconut and tobacco.
And the alcohol.
Okay, so perfect. So now, like this preparing is really famous in this region. So if you try the bit of chewing, you can get the liquid. Don't swallow the liquid, spit out the liquid.
So then you just like take it, roll it up.
Okay. Good luck.
See you on the other side.
In the beginning, the taste is strange, but and later, better and better.
What do you think?
Okay.
All right, here comes the birdie.
Okay.
Oh, it's sweet. It's kind of medicine-y and kind of spicy. I don't know how to feel about it. It's a lot of change in flavors. It goes from like minty to kind of spicy to kind of medicine-y. And now it just... Oh. Now it kind of just tastes like tea. Like sweet tea leaves. Oh. Wait, you don't swallow it, right? You do swallow it?
Yeah, but don't swallow a lot. Yeah.
I think I'm doing this wrong. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah! Awesome, I'm a local now. To be fair, the biggest thing that I haven't expected about Myanmar was that I'd want to stay here for so long. My trip was only going to be 8 days, but then after, I don't know, like peer pressure, and realizing that you can't do much in Myanmar in only 8 days, I decided that it may be worth it to abandon a flight to Bali and set myself back about 100 USD to stay here a bit longer. But then again, my visa for this country did cost me a pretty penny. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that Myanmar is not a short trip. This place will surprise you in ways that you cannot imagine, and I continue to be surprised. So let's take those surprises to Bagan and see what we find there. Now's about the time where I start to get that sort of obsessive feeling when I film. I think Bagan's a really important place to experience that. Bagan is full of temples and pagodas, and it's just dotted with history. It's so interesting, but at the same time, it's so unexplored. Every morning, the city just kind of like wakes up. All the tourists and backpackers go and they watch the temples over sunrise, and then they do the same thing over sunset. It's beautiful. It's a stunning experience. It's almost like you're on another planet. For me, I feel like I just have to capture some kind of essence of that.